It is looking like Ryan Garcia is targeting Cruz for a March to May matchup. Before I get into that, hit the thumbs up, sub, and notification bell. That way you get updated when I drop the news content like this. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So yeah, it looks like Captain Cap is actually targeting somebody to fight in the March to May timeframe, as I said, and I'm hoping he actually gets in the ring. Now, there's some pundits like Chris Mannix saying that this fight's really not going to happen. I heard Ellerby saying that Golden Boy was going to try to keep Ryan Garcia away from Cruz, and I don't believe any of that. I believe that they are going to fight Cruz, and from what I've been reading, Golden Boy is pursuing the fight. And I think it's a very winnable fight, very easy fight for Ryan Garcia to dominate. I don't really see Cruz putting up any type of anything against Ryan. I see him running into the check left hook all night long. And I just, this granite chin that they're claiming that has, I think it's going to be more exposed that Tank doesn't have that type of power that people believe he does when Ryan sparks this dude by no later than the mid rounds. Like I find it hard to believe that will make it past the mid rounds. Now, after that happens, you're going to have people of Tank Davis that are his diehard fans say, oh, it's because he had a broke hand. It's because he had a broke hand. Well, we don't know when his hand got hurt in the fight. Okay, there's theories. Allegedly going into it, he already had it. Allegedly in this round, that round, it happened. But what we do know is took everything that Tank had and was still standing. That's what we do know. That's the fact about it. Now, if gets in there and gets sparked within the first couple of rounds by Ryan Garcia, it's exactly what I said it is. When you continually fight low opposition, eventually you become low opposition. From what I have seen, Tank has regressed. He had all the talent in the world. His cap was super high that you couldn't even see the ceiling. But through the moves that they have made, the way that they have moved him, he has, in my opinion, gotten worse. And I don't know if he'll ever be able to rekindle what he could have been because his prime years have been wasted. So we'll have to see what this fight looks like if it happens or if Ryan just caps and doesn't get in the ring. I'd imagine that by now he needs to get in the ring. Because you got to understand, social media is short-lived. Social media, they always on to the next one. So it's been long enough where I think he'll probably need a fight to boost up his popularity. So I think the odds of him pulling out of this fight, if it was to happen, are a lot slimmer than they were, I'll say, last year. Because by the time this happens, it'll be next year. But yeah, so I think it'll happen. And like I said, I think Ryan Garcia is one of the most talented lightweights in the entire division. However, you have to get him into the ring for him to be able to show that. And if you can't get him in the ring, then it's irrelevant how talented I believe he is. But my theory is if you could handcuff him inside of that ring, he's going to win these fights. The dude can fight. I know people don't like him because he's an Instagram model, because he's on Twitter all the time. And he caps. He calls out this guy, that guy, and that guy, and he never shows up. And that's a real bad look. And I don't support that. But at the end of the day, regardless how bad of looks that he has, I have to look at his ability and talents and rate him against the guys that he's going to fight. Now, is it possible that Cruz could beat him? Yeah, ring rust is the real thing. And Ryan's been out of the ring since he fought Luke Campbell. I mean, he's been out for a while. So he had 2 fights that he was supposed to go into, and he pulled out of both of them. So there is that possibility that inactivity could cost him a fight that he should win. I believe he should win, but who knows? Maybe Cruz will prove to be just that good, and even if Ryan was on his best day, he still couldn't beat him. I don't think that's the case. I think whenever we see them both in the ring, we're going to see a one-sided show put on by Ryan Garcia. But hey, we'll have to wait to see what happens. Will King Ryan come back, or will he remain Queen Capper? Y'all let me know in the comment section.